All right, welcome to example 3 for solving for angles for the trig ratio tangent. So find the measure of the indicated angle. Okay, so we have a triangle here where this is 40 and this is 10. So already I can take a look at this logically and say that this opposite here is 4 times bigger than the adjacent. So apparently we're going to have to find out what angle is the opposite 4 times bigger than the adjacent. Okay, so that's my initial look at. Right now I'm going to try to use the procedure that we taught in the previous example. Every single time, always label your triangle. So that's your very first step. We have a 90-degree symbol here. Label your hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is always opposite or across from the 90-degree symbol. Across from the focus angle, which is the one that they wanted because they said the indicated angle. This is going to be my opposite. This is going to be my adjacent. And so now, again, using the same procedure as I said before, you start highlighting what they want. They want the given angle. And you highlight what they gave us. They gave us an opposite and they gave us an adjacent. And again, since we need a formula that has both opposite and adjacent, and that's going to be tangent. So we're going to write out the formula. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. And we fill in what we know. And in this case, we actually don't know what the angle is, so I'm going to leave that as theta. Opposite is 40, and adjacent is 10. Okay, 40 divided by 10 is 4. So here is a very important step that a lot of students can solve, but some of their understanding is off. So we need to isolate for theta. We need to get rid of tan then. Okay, so in order to isolate for theta, we need to do the opposite of tan. Now, unlike what you've seen before, you might think that tan is multiplying by theta. No, tan is not multiplying theta. There's no multiplication here. This is its own math function, operation. Okay, it's not multiplying. So I'm going to introduce to you something different. The opposite of tan is something called tan inverse, and I'm going to write that right here. So remember, in order to get rid of tan, we do something called tan inverse, which is, I'm going to write over here. What you do to one side, you do the other side. That's what the magical rule is for solving equations. So all I've done is tan inverse both sides. Now, what ends up happening is that this and this, they are opposite operations, so they go away. And theta is now just going to be the tan inverse of 4. And where's tan inverse? On your calculator, you have sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay? To find tan inverse, do you see how it's the button above, the yellow version? It says tan to the -1. So for me to get that button on my calculator, I need to press the second function first and then press that right there. Okay, so I'm going to do tan inverse 4, and I get 75.9. So right there is our answer. 75.96 ... degrees. So for every 75.96 degree triangle, the opposite is 4 times bigger than the adjacent. That's what this found. Okay, so that is example number 3. Please click on the next one for the last word problem for today.